This video really is something that got to me. I think for the sake of the video, this shirt, Kentucky against the world, I think that has a good meaning for this video. I think this is ridiculous. I think ESPN Football Power Index is one of the stupidest things in the world. This is based off of a computer system that calculates if you're going to win your games or not, right? This is incredibly stupid. Oh my God, it's so stupid. I mean, let's be real here. This is about Kentucky football, all right? We haven't been great our whole life, or during Kentucky football career. We're not that great. Over the years, we're progressing. Mark Stoops, culture change. And now the culture change is great. Kentucky's coming off a 10-win season against Penn State in a bowl game that we beat. We beat Penn State, who's a nationally ranked top 10 program year in, year out in the country. 10 wins. Okay. Kentucky lost, what? Their star running back? Who they replaced him with the guy who's ranked, A.J. Rose is his backup, who's coming in this year, who was ranked higher than Benny Snell, actually, coming out of high school, who got an unbelievable amount of reps last year when Benny would take off a drive to rest up. A.J., he's experienced. No big deal there. Your quarterback, Terry Wilson. Oh, I'm sorry. Did he not just come off a 10-win season? Which also, one of the sports writers out there ranked him the worst quarterback in the SEC. Oh, that's pretty humorous. That's pretty humorous. To be the worst quarterback in the SEC, I didn't think you could actually get 10 wins, which not many teams in college football even get double digits in a season. So he's coming back. Your quarterback has to do something to make you guys pretty relevant, even if you run the ball a bunch. But Terry, not the worst quarterback in the SEC. So that sports writer, you should get fired because you're an absolute certified idiot. You're an idiot. So let's get to the power index. Since these computers and these sports writers really, all these experts really know what they're talking about, you gotta believe them, right? You gotta. Week 1, Kentucky versus Toledo. It's a home game. 82%. All right, well, we should win that. Eastern Michigan, 92%. Home. All right, now it gets good. We got the first 2 out of the way. I'm not even worried anymore. Now we get into the Kentucky against the world part. Kentucky, Florida. Week 3. 26%. And it's a home game for Kentucky. And you give them a 26% chance to win. I don't care. All right, I'm not going to be a homer in all these. Florida, could they win that game? Should they? Yes, Florida should win that game. But you give Kentucky a 26% chance? I mean, didn't Kentucky just go to Gainesville and beat them last year? They did. That's magical. Let's look at Kentucky's defense. Yes, they lost a key piece in Josh Allen, but their preseason to have the 4th best D-line in the country and fourth best linebacker group in the 4th best defensive line in the SEC, 4th best linebacker group in the SEC as well. The secondary, not great, but it's okay. Their front 7 is unbelievable. So they don't really lose. They got some replacements for Josh Allen. They're going to be fine there. But you're telling me a Florida team that lost to Kentucky last year, who has to come into an electrifying Kentucky building on a 7:30 on ESPN, gives Kentucky a 26% chance to win. That's great. I love that. I don't want anyone to believe in Kentucky. I think if you don't believe in Kentucky, it's great. That is exactly what I want. All right, week 4. Mississippi State on the road. Realistically, should Kentucky lose this game? Yes. They should either lose week 4 or week 5 on the road to South Carolina or Mississippi State. But a 22% chance? Kentucky just played them last year. Kentucky beat them by 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Benny Snell scored 4 of them by himself. They couldn't stop him. And Mississippi State was top 6. They were 16th in the country, and everyone was hyping them up. Kentucky wasn't even ranked when we played them. And we beat their butt. And guess what? Mississippi State, they're okay. They're not going to be shocking. And you give Kentucky a 22% chance. That's awesome. Oh, I mean, that is awesome. I mean, that's just great. Week 5, 25% chance against South Carolina. Well, that's pretty funny that you give them a 25% chance to go in and win that. So you give South Carolina a 75% chance to win. South Carolina hasn't beat Kentucky 5 years in a row. Will Muschamp, all you South Carolina fans, that is incredibly embarrassing. You haven't beat the University of Kentucky football 5 years in a row. You should feel very satisfied about yourself. You have your quarterback, Jake Bentley. He's been there for about 12 years now. And he's been there for 12 years by the seams of it, and he still hasn't beat Kentucky. Will Muschamp said it's the most important game on their South Carolina schedule. First of all, once again, incredibly embarrassing to circle Kentucky. I'm flattered. But to circle Kentucky on your calendar, South Carolina, let's get our expectations a little better than that. All right, Kentucky comes off a bye, 74% chance to beat the worst team in the SEC last year, Arkansas. Yes, that's fine. A 9% chance to beat Georgia on the road. Kentucky's not going to win that game. I'll be straight with you. We're going to be straight. Kentucky's not going to win that game. 9% chance, it's reasonable. Should we put them in the double digits? Come on, guys. I mean, at least put us in double digits. Let's be realistic here. Come on. But whatever. 41% home. It's a home game to Missouri. 41% chance Kentucky wins. So you give Missouri a 59% chance to win. Missouri can't go to a bowl game because they are on probation for cheating. Kentucky went into Missouri last year and beat them. So that makes sense. Missouri lost a good amount of defensive players. Yeah. But to come into Lexington and have a 59% chance, that makes sense, right? That's ridiculous. Kentucky beat them last year on their home turf. So, once again, disrespect. Now, here's where it gets good. After Missouri, Kentucky takes a bye week, okay? And we get Tennessee, and I hate Tennessee. Kentucky has a 38% chance to beat Tennessee. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's a home game. It's a home game for Kentucky. Tennessee's horrible. They're terrible. And you give Kentucky a 38% chance to win. All these people need to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, God, I picked the wrong career path because I'm an idiot. 30% chance off of a bye against a terrible football team. What, Garantano, whatever Tennessee's quarterback's name is, going to have an incredible game? I'm sure he is. Oh, yeah, that's bullcrap. All right, here's where it gets humorous. Kentucky goes on the road to play Vanderbilt, who's really known to be one of the worst SEC teams year in and year out. And Vanderbilt has a 51% chance. So Kentucky's a 49% chance to beat Vanderbilt. We don't even have a 50% chance. So that's pretty humorous because Vanderbilt's just Vanderbilt. They're not great. I think it's humorous that Vanderbilt has a better chance of beating Kentucky than we do. And they have a high school crowd. Not even that. Their crowd's embarrassing. But whatever. Fair play, just go Vandy, right? That's anchor down. That's ridiculous. UT Martin, 98% chance. All right, and Level's a 76% chance. So, Kentucky finishes the season 5-7. Not bowl eligible. 1-7 in the SEC. Give it up to the computer system. I mean, if the computers got to control the game, and whoever runs the football power index, wow, Kentucky would suck because we were projected to go 5-7 last year. Now, what did we go? Oh, we doubled that. We went 10-3, so that's pretty funny. We finished as one of the best teams in the country. Yeah, that's pretty humorous that people just don't know what the hell they're talking about. And oh my God, all these Kentucky haters. You know what? It's great. I love it. I don't want anyone to cheer for Kentucky. It's great. Kentucky against the world, and that's the mentality they're going to have in the locker room. I've been all over social media, and Kentucky players saw this. This is bulletin board material. This is amazing. So, by the end of the year, will Kentucky go 5-7? No. I am not going to lie. I put down a bet in Vegas, put a hefty amount of money, that Kentucky's going to pass the over-under. Our over-under is 5 wins, which is incredibly embarrassing. You will see Kentucky in a bowl game, and you will see them just absolute tear through. Kentucky will go 9-3 this year. Let's be realistic. If you like the video, Mac on Sports, like, subscribe. These people that do all these stupid bull crap just try to get reactions out of people like me. They're idiots. They really shouldn't have jobs. They should find a different career path. My trick shot video is on the way. Yeah, so we've been editing that for a while. We're just trying to get it to get some music. It's perfect. Just make it as perfect as possible. But if you like the video, Mac on Sports, like, subscribe, and then I will see you guys later. ESPN Football Power Index, you guys suck.